Okay, so this is going to be a video about the area between curves. Now, if you've ever seen the video area underneath curves, this is going to make a lot more sense. So if you haven't seen the area underneath curves, it's a previous video, you're going to want to watch that because this will make a lot more sense. Okay, so basically what we're trying to do is, say you've had two curves, f of x and g of x, like we have here, the blue and the green, and you want to find that area between them, which is this red shaded region. This is how you would go about doing that using integrals. So this is really similar to the old school geometry problems where it says find the shaded area or find the area of the shaded region of some problem. It looks similar to these. Now what you would basically be doing is finding the entire area of everything and then subtracting off certain parts that you don't want. So that's basically what we're going to be doing here. We're going to try to be finding the area between these two curves. So what you want to do first is find the area underneath f of x. F of x is that top function. It's really important that you start with the top function first. So you can see in this interval from a to b, the blue is on top. So we're going to start with that blue, which is the f of x. So you want to find the area underneath f of x, and it's all of this right here. And to find that, you can just do the integral of f of x from a to b, and you find the area here. And then you find the area of that bottom function, the green, which is the g of x, right here. And to find the area under g of x, you would just integrate the same thing from a to b of g of x. So you would have the f of x area and the g of x area. And what you're going to want to basically do is subtract off this g of x area. So it's this bottom part right here. You want to subtract that off from this f of x, and then you're left with this right here. So that's basically what I did. Area under f of x minus area under g of x would get you the area between f of x and g of x. Okay, so the integrals look like this. Now since the integrals match, you can kind of combine these together to get the integral from a to b of f of x, which again is the top function, so it's on top right here, minus the g of x, which was the bottom right here. Okay, so that's basically the ideas behind area between curves. I'm going to be working out some examples in the next couple videos. So if you have any questions about anything in this video, let me know.